A little piece for mom. A lot of pieces for the family. The Zaxby's Family Pack. Your choice of 20 chicken fingers or 30 boneless wings, plus fries and Texas toast. With Zax sauce or spicy Zax sauce. Only at Zaxby's.
TVFCU, a place for all of us.
You know, sometimes we feel a bit like social event planners around here on 3+U because it's so fun to have a chance to highlight the many organizations that are doing fundraisers and that type of thing, especially in the springtime. So Adult and Teen Challenge is inviting you out to their event, their fundraiser event this year called All Things New. Do I have that right?
You got it right.
David McNabb is sitting here giving me the thumbs up. So
yes.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You and I were chatting a little bit about how there's nothing wrong with going to a banquet event, but
right.
Those days seem to be a little bit gone.
They are.
People want to be out, but they want to be participating
yes.
in something.
And this, Julie, this event, we want it because we've done the banquets for years and years and years, and they're fun. We have a good time, but we want to do something that's out of the box. And we've been telling folks that this event is so far out of our box we can't even see the box anymore, because we're going to be meeting this year. We'll be at the First Horizon Pavilion downtown on May 14th at 1 o'clock. Now this event is going to go on all evening, starting at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. On up till when Big Daddy Weave is our featured guest. They're going to be taking the stage later on the evening. But we're going to have worship bands playing all day long. Food trucks are going to be there providing their food for us all day long. We're going to have all kinds of family fun, family-friendly events. We've got multiple bounce houses are going to be there.
Fun.
We've got one church, one of our participating churches is going to be supplying a mobile arcade. So we're going to have all kinds of fun stuff to do. We're going to have a cornhole tournament in the afternoon featuring some newly appointed State Representative Greg Martin, who is our chairman of the board at Adult and Teen Challenge, is going to be my partner. And so we have a team. I think Matt Hollander has signed on. He's going to be playing as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun in the afternoon with just family fun stuff, testimonies of what we do at Adult and Teen Challenge rolling all day long. It's a way to get some folks that may not have come to a banquet to be a part of a family-friendly event to see what it is the work that we do.
Well, and you know, I think that the family-friendly nature of it, I think, is very smart because we certainly came together as families these last 2 years with COVID, and I think people have realized that you don't want to always give that up on the one Friday night that you have to get a babysitter and say see ya.
Exactly, and that's the thing. You know, when it comes to addiction, whatever the addiction may be, families involved with it, whether they want to be or not. And so it's like this is an opportunity to come and hear about a ministry that's providing freedom from addiction, but at the same time doing it in a very informal way, where it's not the staid kind of I want to preach to you about what we do, compel you to give an offering, so forth, because your money is always accepted. But our focus is to let folks know what it is that we do and expose them to the community.
Well, and let's talk about that because, you know, here I glossed over it and said the good thing from the last couple of years has been this family closeness, but for an awful lot of people, these last 2 years have been anything but helpful, and addictions did go up.
They did.
Y'all have had a proven success in helping people beat those.
Our recidivism rate is actually about 1/4 of the national average, because what we teach is disease requires a treatment, but bondage needs to have a deliverer. And what we talk about is, you know, when it comes to the addiction aspect of it, if somebody has been cordoned off or quarantined for these last couple of years, the very worst of what they're all about comes to be they don't have the fellowship, they don't have the interaction with folks, and that depression that any of us could be prone to is just magnified for someone who struggles with some kind of a substance abuse.
Do you almost anticipate that when you're doing this event on the 14th, since it is all day long, that there might be some people who come who are on the cusp?
We hope so.
And they come to sort of see what you're all about.
Right. Because of the nature of the event, it's an outdoor event there in the pavilion. But if somebody happens to just go by and hear a testimony or hear some of the music or whatever, you know, it's going to be a very community-friendly event. Now, for the concert, we have bands and we have tickets for the concert. But during the events of the morning, I mean, you're free to come and talk to any of us.
Okay, so let's clarify then. It begins at 1.
Right.
Are you saying that when you come at one, sort of depending on what part of the venue you have access to,
Right.
you pay or you don't pay?
Right. During the afternoon events, up until the concert, that's actually the ticketed part of what we're doing. To come to register for the cornhole tournament, there's a fee to register to participate.
I see.
But if you want to come to be a part of and buy some stuff off the food truck, or if you want to
I
come
see.
and play in the stuff like that, the different things we got going on, yeah, that's our service to the community, that part of the event.
And back to the family side of it, I know that the people who are in your care at Adult and Teen Challenge have chosen to be there.
Right.
But a minute left. When they're through, very often the first thing that they do is reunite with their family that loves them.
Exactly. That's what we want. And we want those families to say, you know, this is the kid, this is the spouse, this is the mom and dad that we lost a long time ago, and then we have them back. That's the ultimate blessing for us. But we also know when they're finished with us, they stay connected to us because we want to be their accountability even beyond the program. No, once you're one of ours, we want you to maintain that relationship because you know, we're part of family, and that's the way we believe it with the gospel.
So for May 14th, do they
Yes.
get their tickets for all of it now, or can they get it that day when they show up?
Both.
Okay.
We'd prefer if they would. It always helps us with planning and seating and so forth. If they would go ahead to our website and register online and get their armbands and everything, that will work out great.
Okay, it's tcmidsouth.org. The fun begins at 1, runs until 9 on May 14th. And if you happen to have a cornhole board at your house, start practicing now.
I would suggest it.
Maybe you could beat David and his team.
We play to win.
Thank you so much. We're back after this.
Watch Local 3 News for complete local election coverage
Local 3 is explaining the issues
and connecting you to the candidates.
so you can make your choice on air and on local3news.com.
Brought to you by Warren and Griffin, your local 5-star law firm.
Every morning, we put on our boots and go to work. The day starts early and often ends late.